So all spring, all summer, when all the pollsters and all the pundits were saying, we may have a snap election, even though it's the biggest misnomer of ever, it's not a snap election, we knew an election was coming. Mr. Trudeau was going across the country at your expense, spending billions of dollars, not only on planes, but giving billions of dollars away. Everybody knew an election was coming. Why? Because it's the vanity election. He thought he was going to get reelected, and certainly all the pollsters said he was going to get reelected. Now we are virtually neck and neck, according to the pollsters. Well, it just shows a number of things. First of all, everybody's saying with Aaron O'Toole, no one knew him. Well, now they're starting to know him and they like him. Secondly, they're saying, well, Trudeau had such great hair and such charisma that no one's going to vote against him. And now people are saying, well, we may vote against him because it's been a pretty rotten government for many reasons. And thirdly, people are well, we're Canadian. We're very, very polite. We aren't going to tell the pollsters thumbs down on somebody. So we're into the campaign. And it's a good thing because campaigns count. And it's no longer a foregone conclusion that Mr. Trudeau is going to be Prime Minister after the election. Let's take the case around Buckhorn, around Peterborough, Ontario. The MP is a cabinet minister, sworn to allegiance to the Crown, Marion Monsef. They call her the Taliban Tattler because she came out publicly and said, our brother's the Taliban. When she got caught at it, she said, well, it's just a cultural thing. Mr. Trudeau accepted that. We know that Trudeau's in trouble when you have some MPs, Liberal MPs, sitting MPs, actually campaigning without his name on the signs or on their literature. They don't want that close association. And you know the Liberals are in trouble when a very, very elderly gentleman, he fought for Canada in the fields of Europe in World War II. He was a prisoner of war. He has voted Liberal every election of his life until this election. He is not voting for Justin because Justin has not provided good government. Does this mean Liberal values are going down the toilet? Not at all, because Mr. Trudeau has not been a Liberal. He has been a progressive. You read about them all the time. They're the ones that tell you what to do, how to do it, say, don't worry about spending. It's all going to resolve itself. Just pay attention to me, and the world will be right. So it's not about a defeat for liberalism, if in fact Mr. Trudeau is defeated. It's a defeat for those know-it-alls who say, do as I say, not as I do. The people who are out there all the time telling you what to do, how to infringe your liberties, and how to make life better for you, even though you don't think that. So we are in the depths of an election. It may not be about philosophies, but when you look at what the Liberals have done, you look at the spending, you look at the blackface, you look at that just recently, $100 million to China for a new boat that could have been built in Canada, even though China is now holding those two Canadians for over 1,000 days. You have to look at that record, so many other things, the Aga Khan holiday, and say, can't we do any better than we have for the last 6 years? Think about it. So now we are in the middle of Justin's vanity election, and all over mainstream news, you're going to have the same news day after day after day. We are not going to have every show between now and September 20th on the election. We are going to have some very, very important analysis and some smart ideas and thoughts that you will not find anywhere else, hence PayPal, please. But I just want to lay it out for you that we will also be having some people in on this show who are not big names, who have something to say about the issues. Because when it comes down to it, elections are not about the people so much, it's about the issues and how it impacts you. Stay tuned. We're going to have some good ones.